guys! Today's video is going to be all about how to let go of the past in order to make room for the future. Now, a lot of us are stuck in the past. So whether it's good memories, bad memories, we're either thinking how perfect our life was a few years back and we want to recreate it in the present, and when it doesn't happen, we're miserable. Or we're thinking how awful our life was in the past and we're telling ourselves, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I should have done this by now, or I wish I never met those people, I wish I had more money so I didn't have to go through what I went through. But what all this does is just adding to your low self-esteem and victim mentality, and somehow you're convincing yourself that a lot of people in the world were conspiring to make you miserable and unhappy. And that's obviously not true. So make sure to watch till the end of the video because I have 7 tips coming your way showing you how to let go of the past, embrace the present moment for a better future. So if you're interested, keep watching. But before I start, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, do make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos that I upload 3 days a week. Now, let's get to today's topic. Number 1 is you are not your past. Letting go of the past is not an easy task. A lot of us will find it very difficult to let go of what used to be our life. Now, it may be that you've spent so much of your time, money, energy, and all of a sudden you're supposed to let that go and let that be in the past. Now, these are all valid feelings because after all, we're human and we need the proper grieving time before we can move to the next chapter of our life. But eventually, you're going to have to find a way to do that because unless you do that, feelings such as grief, shame, resentment, anger, all these things that keep you down are going to keep happening unless you do something about them. So change your attitude because no matter how hard your situation is right now, every day brings opportunities and for new beginnings through which you can completely change your past. Number 2 is focus on the present. When you're stuck in the past, it's obvious that you're going to be unable to experience your present moment. Keep your monkey mind, as the experts call it, under control and practice ways of being in the present using different methods. Learn how to consciously and carefully redirect your thoughts and your mind to the present in order to fully seize the moment and use every opportunity in front of you. This has the added benefit of increasing mindfulness and focus, which results in you being more productive and less anxious about life. It can also slow down emotional impulse, helping you make decisions that are not rushed and not desperate. Number 3 is your past is gone forever. So whether you think of them as the good old days or your horrible past, it's important to realize that your past is dead and gone forever. Getting angry and brooding over the past and its tragedies is actually considered some type of a mental illness that keeps you imprisoned at a time that doesn't exist anymore. Just like you cannot put a baby back to its mother's womb or spilt water back to its glass, it's important to realize that you cannot change the past by worrying yourself to death. So stop living at a time that is non-existent and learn to embrace your present moment with all its opportunities. Number 4 is that it's never too late to turn your life around. So unless you want to be in this vicious circle and always find yourself complaining about life, the only other option is to give yourself a chance in life to be happy and successful. You shouldn't think that you're too far along in life to change directions. There are plenty of examples of people who turned their life around after spending decades doing things that made them unhappy. So it's never too late to live your dreams. It doesn't matter if you're 50, 60, 70 or older. The only thing you need is the right mindset and realize that your age has nothing to do with what you can achieve. As long as you don't get on your own way thinking that it's too late for you. Number 5 is that your past is there for you to reflect and grow from it and not dwell in it. Thinking about the past not only brings negative emotions, it can also make us helpless and powerless about our present moment. We're so focused on our failures, we fail to see that they've taught us so much and that they can help us grow if we choose to look at them that way. But oftentimes what we do is we let these failures scare us and prevent us from going after the things we want because we are already scared that we won't be successful. But as long as we don't do the same things we did in the past, there is always a chance for success. So stop letting these issues and uncertainties affect you and go forward while carefully analyzing your takeaways from your past without giving them the power to overwhelm you. Number 6 is that your past has nothing to do with your future. If you're letting your past disappointments determine your future life, it's time to stop that habit now and get into a different mindset that can give you the power of being in control of your own destiny. And like they say, it's always a good idea not to answer when your past calls. It's okay to remember your past, but it's never a good idea to live in it. If you have a clear vision of what you want your future life to be, and you're working towards achieving that, you'll definitely turn your life around and create a new life, a much better one than you had in the past. Your past can only have power over your future only if you allow it. Because, like I said earlier, it only exists in your mind and not out there in the world. Number 7 is that you can use your past to make money. Now, this might sound like a contradiction, but hear me out. Let's say you have experienced a particularly difficult time in your life, and you believe that sharing it with others and putting your story out there can help a lot of people. So if you do this, this is one way you can help and positively impact other people's lives. And at the same time, during this process, you can create an income stream for yourself. This may be through biographies, books, ebooks, or you may choose to do public speakings where you do tours, and that will allow you to meet a lot of people face to face at the same time. This can also help you make peace with your past, as you'll start to see it from a different perspective due to other people's inputs. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in another video where I talk about how to deal with bad feelings, click here. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share your ideas, thoughts, experiences down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe not to miss my other videos. Until next time.